either of you two gentlemen watch Scrubs? The Zach Braff comedy, the medical comedy.
No.
I mean, it's quite an old one. It must be 15 years old, I think, when it first started, something like that. It's actually one of my favourite comedy shows. I've always found it hilarious. They did 9 seasons altogether. The first 8 were brilliant. The 9th, they changed the premise of the show a little bit because everyone was supposed to have ended it with 8. They threw a load of cash at the cast. They came back, did something a little different to what it was like. Didn't last long. Yeah, it wasn't very good. First 8 seasons, absolutely brilliant. Zach Braff and Donald Faison, I'm butchering his name. They've started doing a podcast a few weeks ago called, I should be referring to my notes for this instead of relying on memory, but I can't split screen my iPad. Fake Doctors, Real Friends. That's the name of the podcast. And basically, it's the two of them. They were Turk and JD from Scrubs. Yeah. And they are talking about making the show, episode by episode. So each episode of the podcast relates to an episode of Scrubs. Now, I've got some backed up. I've got Scrubs on my iPad. I haven't started the watch along yet. But again, like we were just talking about, it is something that I would do. I've got Scrubs to watch, so I'm going to watch the episode and I'm going to listen to the podcast and listen to these two guys talking about it. And I've got about 5 of them in the can that I've not watched yet, but they've got other actors coming in. Like they've got, I think Sarah Chalk's been on one. She does a lot of voiceover work now. Yeah. She's the name of the... I can't remember the name.
She's the mother.
The mother. Yeah, the mother in Rick and Morty. Yeah, among other things. She does a voice on Paradise PD as well, which we're going to talk about later. And they've got, what's his name? John C. Reilly, is it? Yeah. He was one of the doctors. He's been 1 or 2 other things as well. So it's, again, like I say, it's the type of thing that I'm interested in. And that's also sort of a little tidbit for the listeners. If you like Scrubs or that sort of thing, Fake Doctors, Real Friends, with the two of them talking about it. I haven't started listening. I can't give you a review of it, but I'm going to. So